just VC you have to calculate, this VS you have to move at a left side, so it becomes V minus Vs. So this is what VC. So in this way, we have a chance to calculate our volume, clearance volume. And what is clearance volume? Clearance volume means minimum space which is available at the top side of a piston from into the cylinder. So this is what minimum space have it in our cylinder just above the piston when it reaches at a top side. Yes, so this is what minimum available space for the charge when piston reaches at a top side into our cylinder. So that space is called as what? Clearance volume. And how to calculate clearance volume? Yes, we have a chance to calculate clearance volume in this manner. Are you getting all my dear students? Yes. So now next and last term, that is what? Compression ratio. Compression ratio. So see my dear students, what is compression ratio? So it is very simple. This compression ratio having for petrol engine as well as this compression ratio also having for diesel engine. Spark ignition engine also has got compression ratio, because you know compression stroke have with us in our petrol engine also, and compression ratio have with us in our diesel engine also, because compression stroke have with us in our diesel engine also. So see my dear students, supposed to be assume this is what? Cylinder. Yes, you know this is what? BDC, and this is what? TDC. So this compression ratio is expressed by this gamma. So see, this is what? A letter for representation of our compression ratio. So see, this compression ratio is nothing but whatever the volume of charge have with us in our cylinder during suction stroke, that is by V. V means total volume. Yes, V means total volume. So whatever the charge during suction stroke have with us in our cylinder while piston traveling from top dead center to bottom dead center. So during this period of time when piston traveling from TDC to BDC, amount of charge enter into our what? Cylinder through inlet valve. You know very well it. So that is what? Total volume of a charge enter into what? Cylinder. Yes, while piston traveling from TDC to BDC. This is what? Amount of volume. Yes, supposed to be assumed. This is what? V. Now then, you know, when piston traveling from TDC to BDC, so this much amount of a charge come into our what? Cylinder. So total V of a charge come into what? Cylinder. Now next stroke, when piston traveling from BDC to TDC, yes, so whatever the charge have with us, all that charge goes compressed in this space. So see my dear students, second figure, this is what? BDC, and this is what? TDC. Now in first stroke our piston reaches towards bottom side from piston to outer piston traveling from TDC to BDC. During this period of time, this much amount of a charge have with us, means V amount of a charge have with us, full charge have with us. Now this cylinder filled by this charge. Yes, now our next stroke means our piston again start to move from bottom dead center to top dead center. Yes, in second stroke. So whatever the charge have with us in our first stroke, all that charge goes compressed at the end of this compression stroke over here. Are you getting? So this is what? VC. You know very well this is what? VC. So this VC and this V. So these two terms used to get our compression ratio. So what is compression ratio? So compression ratio is the ratio of total volume, V for total volume during suction stroke, and clearance volume during at the end of compression stroke. It is a ratio of total volume to clearance volume. This ratio is called as what? Compression ratio. So how much amount of charge have with us in suction stroke? You know, capital V amount of charge have with us in our suction stroke. So total volume of charge have with us in suction stroke during suction. Now in next stroke in compression stroke, this charge is going to compress at the end of compression stroke, so that charge goes compressed in this small space, so that space is called as what? Clearance volume. So this V and this VC, these two parameters gives us compression ratio. So what is compression ratio? It is a ratio of total volume of a cylinder to the clearance volume of a cylinder. Are you getting my point, my dear students? Yes. So these are the what some terms we are using time to time to understand our what? Engine. So my dear students, I hope you get it. If you have doubts, so please call me, contact me. Stay safe, stay home. Thank you very much.